Salam labas, kushi mazian. Hey guys, it's Erin. I am back with another video. This is not going to be an entertaining video as far as what you're going to see. I mean, you're going to see me eat and you're going to hear me talk. And this video has been a long time coming. One of the comments that I get, mostly on IG, I do get it sometimes here on YouTube, but most of the time on IG, it's about if I ever post about something, how much something costs here, and then I do the how much it costs in America. Not necessarily a comparison, just what it costs, right? There are some people out there that just, oh, but everybody in Morocco is poor. Everyone is here is poor. People can't afford it. And I'm just over it, because the fact is there are poor people everywhere. Everywhere there are poor people, in America, in Morocco, in Europe, everywhere, guys. But as I talk about being poor in America and being poor in Morocco, let me show you this meal that I just got at, I love crispy. I want crispy in Wulamata, Tamara, and it's one of my favorite chicken places that's really reasonably cheap. I don't want to say cheap, reasonably priced for what you get. So, shoof.
Guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, so I have a habit of getting the same thing. I am like that a lot of places in America. There was a diner that I went to religiously, like every week, and I would always get the same thing. And it would be, if it was breakfast, it was omelet with feta and spinach. And I just couldn't change. So when I come here, I always get the Twister Crispy, and it comes with fries. And they also give you some of their dipping sauce. But this meal, not the drink is extra. This costs 26 dirhams. And there's like 3 tenders in there. So 26 dirhams, if you equivalent to what American money, it is like $2.60. Actually less than that, I think, because I think the dollar went down. But let me taste test this, even though I know it's amazing. All right. And they do a really nice job with like presenting it. Like they put it on a board, if you can see. It's very clean. I mean, guys, to be honest, unless you're in like the souk, which obviously it's outside and all, like restaurants here are clean. I have never been to like an actual restaurant and I never had any concerns about it being dirty. You got to watch out for obviously street food because, but, they did put a lot of, I think they put Algerian. So actually, I don't know. I've had this all the time and I don't think it's Algerian, but today it looks a little darker than usual, but it's supposed to be Biggie sauce. I think it is Biggie sauce. It's just a little bigger, but Bismillah. Benin Bazef. I already knew how good it was. That wasn't the point of this video, but I love sharing where I eat at with you guys. So if you live in Tamara, Rabat, come to I Want Crispy. I'll show you on the way out what it looks like. Food is very, very good. I have friends that get other things that I've had taste of, and it's very, very good. Jack loves their wings. Cameron loves the wrap, like me. All right, so being poor in Morocco versus being poor in America. Okay, have I been poor in Morocco? No, I'm not poor. But as I've been saying all along, Mandesh Flus, right? Mandesh Flus. I do not have money. I basically, right now, as of today, have the money to pay what I need and like buy groceries and stuff like that. My YouTube is doing so good. Every month it's been doing better. And with my plans for Ramadan, I see like an increase. I feel good about it. All right. So the fuel behind this video it's the comments, and then today I posted about the egg prices in Morocco. I've seen this trend because in America egg prices are like insane, but apparently, according to my comments, it's not just America. Other places are expensive. I know they have gone up here too. But when I tell you the price of eggs in America, it's literally, excuse me, smahalia. In America, the egg prices, some of the comments I saw paid like $9. Somebody I know paid $9 for a dozen of eggs. So But people are on that thing. They're just saying, oh my God, you don't know, at least on a minimum wage in America, you can afford everything. La. That is the biggest crock of crap I've ever heard. So let me break it down to you. All right, guys, I just finished up I Want Crispy, but there it is for those that are wondering. Wula Mata, like the soccer field is down there, you know. I had to go to my car and get my hat and my jacket. Listen, this is Africa. That doesn't mean that it doesn't get cold here. Now, is it 30 degrees like at home? No. Like in America? No. It's like 60 degrees. Oh my God, I can't stop burping. It's like 60 degrees Fahrenheit. You do the math for Celsius. But it is a little bit like when the sun goes down and it's a little windy. A bird. Shwi a bird, you know? Savvy? All right, let's get back to the point. Poor Morocco, poor in America. Right now in America, in New Jersey, as of January 2025, the minimum wage is $15.49, okay? $15. Guys, you are not raising a family on $15. Now, of course, people are going to say, well, that's why you have to go to school. Okay, just like here, people can't afford to do things. In America, people can't afford schooling. Schooling is very expensive. Yes, there are ways, like you can get, like, I guess you get grants or whatever like that, but that's not for everyone. Everybody doesn't qualify for that. It's not free money for everybody. Oh my God, I'm going to run across the street so I don't get killed. So schooling is expensive. Healthcare, guys. Healthcare is through the roof in America. Like, legitimately. Like, unless you have a really good job that, like, you know, like, I feel like hospital jobs have pretty good, decent healthcare coverage, because I used to work at a hospital when I was younger. And I feel like that was probably the best. But normal places, you pay good money. Healthcare is not cheap at all in America. Childcare, guys, if you have a kid and you need like childcare, like legit childcare, like you're not taking them to your mother's house, you know, because like obviously grandmoms usually will watch the kids or whatever, which by the way, in America is not that big. Here, family helps you everywhere, but I'm getting off topic. I'll get to family in a second. Childcare though, guys, childcare can cost you like $1,000 a month for one kid. It's not very much. Like $1,000 a month for a kid, okay? Like $200 a week, easy $200 a week, especially if it's a baby, because like when they're younger, they're more money. I used to work at a childcare when I was like 19 or 18, and now it was a bougie one, it was for rich kids, but like that was back in 1998, and I was like, what? We're talking like 20 some years later, and it's still really expensive, guys. You know, sometimes you can get like a cheaper one if you do it in-home daycare, but then you got to think about like those people usually aren't registered. The state doesn't know about it. You don't know what's going to happen in there. I don't know, you know, unless it's someone you know. But like a little over $2,000 a month for one person. Let's say two of you guys, you husband and wife, both have minimum wage jobs, right? You're talking about $4,000 a month. $4,000 a month and a kid? Forget it. The price of cars have gone up. Like used cars have skyrocketed. Like legitimately, like when I sold my car, which by the way was like a 12-year-old car. Wait, 2000, was it 12 years or 10 years old? I don't know. But I got good money for it because the price of used cars have skyrocketed since COVID. And they're probably going to get any worse because aren't we like done getting imports or something from China? Or maybe not done, but the prices are going to go up because there's like 25% tax now or tariff on it. So you guys, $4,000 a month, okay? That's 40,000 dirhams. Yes, 40,000 dirhams here. You can live good. But in America, $4,000, you cannot live good with a kid or two. You really can't. Somebody in America, please help me out in the comments, because I know I'm right. I mean, there's not a lot of people leaving the country for no reason, you know? I mean, America's in the toilet right now. I mean, we're in like that, you know, in the back of the toilet where it's like, that's where we're at. Like, we're not even in the bowl anymore. We're really, really bad right now. I knew it was going to be bad with this new dude in, you know, I can't even say his name, the new guy in, but Meshi Mezian, I did not realize it was going to be as bad as far as, like, I knew he wanted to do like the deportation and all, but the way he went about it, and now there's just kids aren't going to school because they're scared they're going to get picked up, is really bad, guys, in America. But another thing that Morocco has that America doesn't is family. So Morocco is a very, like, family-oriented country. And I honestly believe that you can chalk that up to the religion of Islam. Everyone is like, in America, it's everybody for themselves. Like, I'm not saying everyone is like that, because obviously I'm American and I'm not like that. But if you had to, like, separate it, there are way more people that are for themselves in America than for other people, or that want to help other people. Here, it's not like that. Now, I know I'm American and people are like, oh, well, that's why people help. No. They're not helping, like, they're just friendlier. This is Morocco. It's Addy in Morocco for families to live together. It's Addy for husbands and wives, like, to live, and then, like, a mother or their father lives with them, you know? Like, in America, like, old people get old and they go into nursing homes. Let's not even talk about nursing homes. Kids don't take care of the parents there. Like I said, it's not everyone, but I can safely say that it's not like it is here. Now, I know that there are people here that are living on the streets. But like I said, America has homeless too. Everywhere has homeless. Poor people are everywhere. I just feel like the difference... Is this my car that I'm about to lean up on? I feel like the difference in Morocco is people might not have money here, but they still have smiles.